Hello, and welcome to the 42nd episode of The Route, our school bus fleet content series. I'm Wes Platt, executive editor. You should know that I'm a huge fan of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And of course, the number 42 plays a huge role in those books. It is, after all, the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything. In this episode, I'll recap some of the recent top stories from schoolbusfleet.com. Go ahead and click like on this and all our other videos. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're at 102 subscribers and growing, last I checked. And when we get to 250 subscribers, our next big goal, I'm going to give out my recipe for ropa vieja. So I really enjoy that. Your comments are always welcome. If you get a chance, please post who you are, where you're from, your city, your state, your school district, whatever. And that way I can give a shout out in a future episode. Okay, let's get rolling. Our first stop this time is a school zone near you. Kids are getting back to school, and as I discussed in the last episode with NSTA's Kurt Mackison, that means it's time for motorists to be back on the alert for yellow buses in school zones. A recent survey by AAA shows some 41% of drivers admit to speeding in an active school zone. In Florida, for example, at least 32% acknowledged using their handheld cell phone while driving in an active school zone. About 19% of total respondents reported that they had driven around a school bus flashing its red lights. A few more even admit to cutting off a school bus they think is going too slow. Suffice it to say, we all need to calm down when we're out there and give ourselves a few extra minutes to get wherever we need to go and make sure our kids get safely to school. Said Mark Jenkins, spokesman for AAA, whether you're driving your family car, a bus, or a fleet vehicle, we all play a critical role in ensuring the safety of the people sharing the roads with us. Please follow the ABCs of traffic safety. Avoid distractions, back up carefully, cell phones down, and slow down. Our next stop is Sacramento, California, where Frederick Woods, the last of 3 kidnappers in a California prison for the 1976 kidnapping of a busload of students and their driver, won parole from the state board. Governor Gavin Newsom had asked the board to reconsider the recommendation for the parole of Woods, 70, because the man allegedly continued financial-related misconduct while in prison, such as using a contraband cell phone to give advice about running a tree farm, a gold mining operation, and a car dealership. Oddly enough, it was Newsom's father, the late appellate Judge William Newsom, who served on a panel in 1980 that reduced the sentences of Wood and the other 2 Chowchilla kidnappers, brothers Richard and James Schoenfeld, to give them opportunities for parole. Richard Schoenfeld left prison in 2012. James Schoenfeld was paroled in 2015. The men were accused of kidnapping 26 children ages 5 to 14 and their bus driver and burying them all inside a moving van before demanding $5 million in ransom. More than a day later, the victims dug their way to freedom. So, which Newsom was right, in your opinion? Should Frederick Woods go free? Share your thoughts in the comments. All right, next we're off to Washington, D.C., where the window has closed on the first round of funding for the Clean School Bus program. The Environmental Protection Agency is expected to consider applications and start making awards by October. They're playing cards very close to the vest about the number of applications received and where the hot spots are. Hopefully, they'll share more details about that soon. Meanwhile, they're taking additional feedback on the first rebate round process and pondering the timing of another opportunity in 2023. Did your district apply? Reach out to talk about that anytime. And now to High Point, North Carolina, where friends and colleagues mourned the passing of Mike Stotler, Thomas Built Bus's customer support manager. Known for his Train the Trainer events and extensive knowledge of the school bus industry, he was remembered for his sense of humor and serving as the calm in the storm. Said Buddy Miller of Interstate Transportation in South Carolina, he has always been one of my go-to people at Thomas if I needed anything. I know the Thomas Belt family nationwide is in mourning from this tragic and untimely loss. Mike will be missed by all he touched. Please read the full story online at schoolbusfleet.com. I'll put a link in the details of this video. If you've got stories about him, feel free to share in the comments. Everyone here on the School Bus Fleet team sends our condolences to Mike's friends and his relatives and his colleagues. All right, our last stop is the School Bus Fleet website, where we've just launched the 2022 Top School District Fleet Survey. We didn't get as many responses as we would have liked in 2021, probably owing to a lot of the chaos in school districts starting to shift back to in-person learning after the pandemic started clearing up. So make sure to visit the survey page, answer the questions, and help us paint a comprehensive picture of the state of student transportation. We need those responses by September 19th. Results are coming in the October and November issues of School Bus Fleet. Don't miss the bus this year. Again, I'm going to put a link for this in the details of the video. Thanks a lot. Okay, it's time to park the bus for now. Thank you for watching. Tell your friends about the route. If you've got news, reach out to me by email at wes.platt@bobbit.com. Tweet us at School Bus Fleet. Drive safely, and see you next time on the route.